Hello. So this is our sari draping video I said I'll do. So right now I'm wearing a jumpsuit because I just had surgery recently. But what do we need for a sari draping? I would say first and foremost, you need to already wear your heels or whichever you're going to wear, flats or sandals or whatever, just to make sure that you adjust the sari to the height of the shoes you're going to wear. The next thing, very important, a lot of people forget, safety pins, because you need to safely secure your sari. Of course, you need your sari. So in this video, I'm featuring the sari my mother-in-law gave me. Thank you, Mommy. Then you need your sari blouse. Now make sure you're wearing a well-fitting blouse. I cannot say enough of how important this is. A lot of the adjustments you need to do with the sari is because you're not wearing a well-fitting blouse and it looks weird, right? So well-fitting blouse. Last but not the least, you need an underskirt because this is what is going to hold everything in place and make everything work. All right, now let's get into it. Hello, so this is our sari draping video. So I'm actually going to drape the sari. I have the skirt, the shoes which I talked about in the previous video, the heels, and I have my well-fitted blouse supposed to be, but this is the top I'm wearing, and my safety pins over here. So the sari, the end of the sari is just a 6-yard long piece of cloth, right? So there is a side which goes to your hip and the side which goes to your shoulder, which is called the pallu, which will be much prettier and with a lot of work. So you take the side, which is more plain, and that's the part which is going to go into your hip. So I like to make a knot just for better anchorage, like that. And then we start to the right side of the hip. You put it to the right side of the hip on your skirt. Then you drape the sari around. So this is why it's important to wear your heels. Either the sari will be dragging or you'll be in a flood zone when you're done with draping. So here you go. Look at how long you want it according to the heels you're wearing. And you tuck it all around. And now whatever is left, you go towards the other end, which is the pallu. Now this is a pleated version I'm doing. So you pleat the sari. Some people pleat from this side, I pleat from here. If you're a younger person, maybe you can take smaller pleats because you have smaller body. If you want more coverage, take bigger pleats, wider pleats. So this is how I pleat the sari. So I took some pleats. Now I'm going to make sure the pleats are neat. At this point, you can put a safety pin here if you want to keep it in place. This is a pretty good sari. It falls well. It's not fighting me. So once you have a good length, right? You put a safety pin to that length. Now why the length is important, I'm going to tell you in a minute. Then you take this part and again drape it around you and bring it towards your left shoulder. Now here's why the length is important. And you see, I like long length. I'm not too tall. I'm a petite woman. The shorter you are, it's better to have longer pallu. So I'll show you why. Let's bring it up, 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 right? Now look at how it looks. Makes you look shorter if it's here. But if it's longer, makes you look taller. And that is what we all want. You drape this area across. This is what you are left with to work. Again, I pleat it on this side, which is my right side. And this is what you will be ending up with. I like to leave or loosen one of the pleats and leave it like that. Now this is the time you can ask help from your daughter or your husband. That's the only time he's going to fall at your feet. So, and then you look at how much of a fall you want. If you want it a little higher, you can. If you want it a little lower, always makes you look taller. And you tuck it into your skirt. Now this loose area and this loose area on the side, this little opening, you put your hand through it and pull this loose area through here. Now one tip here I want to tell you guys is, if you're planning to walk in your saree and want to be comfortable, this is a good time to keep your leg a little apart. And then pull that extra area, tuck it in, tuck this extra area over here. I see a lot of girls bringing this area towards the back and center and tuck it. It doesn't look good, especially if your saree is transparent. All right, I'm going to go off camera for just 1 second. Hold it.
You want me to pause it?
And I'm back. So we're going to fix our saree to the left shoulder. I told you, this is the pleated version. So you fix your pleats. Oops. And when you're pinning it to your shoulder, don't pin it here. The saree tend to fall. Pin it more towards the back. If you need help, you can ask the female companions in your house, your sister, your mother, or your husband to pin it. There you have it. So that is the front, and then that is how it looks from the back. You see the length? Now I have a little trick. You can take a little bit of this portion, which is one of the pleats, pull it a little and put a safety pin over here. Now why do I do this? Gives me side coverage, so my saree won't move and expose my side. Now ladies, I told you, well-fitted blouse, get all coverage. You don't have to pull it up here and pin it. You don't have to pull it up here and pin it and make it look weird. You have your saree. And that's it. So that is how I tie a pleated saree. All right. Now let's see how to make the same saree in one layer. Very easy. Take off the pleats, right? Just make it in one layer, the casual wear. Then pin it here to your left shoulder again, right? And you have this, which you have pleated. You can hold it like that. Pallu, beautiful pallu. You can hold it like this, so it's in the back like that. You can take pictures like that, or like that, or like that. And when you go to church, you can use this pallu to cover your head, your hair, and your shoulders. So you can have it over your head like that. See? Right, so this is the one layer, right? Yeah. Now, I want to show you one more way. You can use the same side, okay? That's the third style, which I know. We're back. So the same exact pleats which you took and which you put over your left shoulder to wear your pleated saree. The same thing if you just bring it towards your right shoulder and drape it around, then you can tie the Gujarati style. 1 second, let me get rid of the shawl. There you go. So this went over my left shoulder instead of going over here from the back like that. And then you pull this little area around your back. So you pull it around your back like this, and then you fix it to this side. You can put a safety pin there to keep it in place. So this shows off the beautiful pallu you have on your saree. So it shows off your beautiful pallu. And then everything is covered. This area is covered with the saree. This is the other side. And then that's from the back. So these are the 3 different ways you can wear the same saree. Now I'll insert pictures with the actual blouse and not this top, which is not actually a blouse. Remember I told you it's very important to wear a well-fitted blouse. And look at me, I'm messing with it. So there you go. You can see mine and my husband closet in the background. So excuse the mess. All right, guys, bye.